going on, everyone?
Hello.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Live. Sorry, I feel like I forgot to deactivate my thing, my VPN, which it seems like it's making me log in. So hopefully we're not having any interruptions. How's it going, everybody? It looks like we have Carter Fan in the chat. How's it going? Nadia, first time here for in real life, real time, I guess. Real life.
Real life.
Is this real life? Kelly, how's it going? First time making it live. Another first timer live. How's it going? East Coaster. So now to stay awake long enough to watch the whole thing. That's the trick. That is the trick. Let's see. Drea, how's it going? Shannon. Good evening. Nadia. Finally getting back into reselling now that my newborn is 3 months old. Life is a lot easier now, all right?
Yeah.
All right. I need to log into this Nord because I feel like it's messing me up.
Who did you last say hi to?
Let's see. We have Artful Journey. You want to read?
From there?
Said, hey, y'all.
Okay. Hey, Artful Journey. We were just chatting in Rachel Strickland's live. She's looking forward to hearing our honest review of Flipcon and what we learned and if we'll be going back.
All right.
We'll definitely talk about that, Kelly.
For sure.
Hey, Mandy.
Let me just figure out why my NordVPN.
Hey, Drea. Gonna be listening to Posh and cross-listening to eBay. Yay. She gets a lot done on our Thursday lives.
Interruption there. I think we're back. We might have had an interruption there. I think we're back. Sorry. I just deactivated my VPN, which seemed to be giving a little bit of trouble. So hopefully we're back. I got a little delay here, so I'm going to keep talking. We have Mandy. How's it going?
Sharon and Nadia said they ordered Shipping Hip. If anyone else needs Shipping Hip, code is Ginger15.
Put in for Shipping Hip.
Yep. Halloween mailers for everybody.
All right. Can you guys see and hear us?
Hey, is it Gisela? Gisela.
Looks like we're live.
Hey, Liz. Hey, Tommy in Seattle. It is the end of summer for sure. I'm not too mad about that. The weather. I love the weather in the fall time in Colorado.
Okay, good. You can see and hear. All right. My replay is not working, so I'm just going to ignore that. You guys can see and hear us. Perfect. Perfect.
Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Debbie.
Cheryl, Debbie, how's it going?
Timberline Skies and Mindy and Shannon.
Oh, you know what? I'm not on.
Goddess Threads.
Are you on top chat or are you on?
Right now I'm on top, but I'll switch when I'm almost to the bottom.
Live chat. There we go.
Goddess Threads. I believe there's 3 bins in Denver that I know of. Is it Hey Jules, Liz?
I feel like I'm not seeing anything that you're saying.
SoCal Home Goods and More, Anita.
This one
Sizzling
here.
hot SoCal. 94 degrees at 7 p.m. Ouch.
Ooh,
I don't even know what it is
geez.
here, but it was hot earlier.
Crikey.
It's not hot right now. But now I need to know how hot it is. Our hot is not the same hot like at Flipcon. That was hot. I feel like the weather was similar, like in degrees, but that was like at humidity. 5 a.m. I was like sweating.
Right. When I was walking outside, my glasses were fogging up.
73 degrees where we are right now.
Simona, good morning from Germany. Good morning.
All right, you take it over. I'll switch
All right.
to live chat.
J Team 10 saying yes. Tech is good tonight. Awesome. Sounds good. ATL Flippers, what's going on? It was very nice to meet you. Sorry we didn't get to talk much, but yeah, it was awesome to see you guys in person.
Yeah. Go watch their latest video. It's funny.
Oh, I see the chat recycled on here, so now I gotta, okay.
Hey, Beatrice.
Beatrice, how's it going?
She got some Halloween mailers.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh my gosh, 107 degrees it reached today.
Oh.
I think I might die, honestly.
I remember one time in California, I was working at a lake, and it hit 120 degrees one day, and we couldn't work because I was working out. You know, I was like assisting the park ranger. So we just sat in front of the swamp cooler like all day because it was literally 120 degrees. Awful. All right. Humid hot is so different than dry hot, for sure. For sure. You know what?
Hey, Debbie. There's two Debbies.
I don't know why I don't have Reese down there. There's Reese Bear.
Stay there. Don't
Hit the thumbs up for Reese. Probably can't say his name too much. He'll just keep looking up at me. Where'd you go, boy? No, you stay.
Don't start that. He's been growling, stretching. Or I don't know if you'd call that growling, but
more like moaning.
Dog noises.
All right. So it looks like we've said hello to mostly everybody. Hopefully we didn't miss anybody. Can't do that heat. No joke. That is some crazy heat. So yeah, tonight we're going to be doing some listing. We're going to be talking a little bit about Flipcon, answering any questions you guys do have for us. We will answer. Gonna lure him back to the bed. We will answer as best as we can. And yeah, so I guess if you have any questions, Flipcon questions, whatever, doesn't have to be Flipcon either, you know. But yeah, we're here.
I'm drafting like 5 more things, and it should be good.
Yeah, the Reese cam.
Excuse me, you need to chew with your mouth closed, sir.
Oh, as long as we don't have a Reese microphone, right? Just hear him over there chomping and licking and dog noises. Let's see. Gretchen's got it right. A lot of people in the chat. Hit that thumbs up for us. Get the word out. Reese is just over there begging now.
Go lay down, Bubby. You better lay down. I don't have any more. Falcon.
Lay down, buddy. Lay down. Got a long stream. I didn't say that word. I said stream.
You're gonna have to go in Connor's room if you don't listen.
90 in Atlanta feels like 130. Man. Kathy, tries to talk about moving to other places like Florida or Texas or, these hot places. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it. What are you doing? You almost done?
I told you I'm just drafting a few more items.
Looks like you're TikToking over there.
Yeah, this list perfectly looks just like TikToking. Why would I be TikToking when I can't hear anything?
So yeah, I guess I'll just start talking about Flipcon a little bit while Kathy's getting that done. Oh, there's some chat. Let me see. I guess my chat wasn't scrolling. Have you guys recently went through inventory to make sure everything is listed? I know some resellers are seeing deleted listings. I've had 35, I've noticed, no longer listed. We have not officially gone through everything. List Perfectly does have, I don't know if it's out to everyone, but it has a, what is it? What do they call it?
A sink or something?
Yeah. It basically scans all of your List Perfectly listings and everything that it's supposed to be linked to and finds any kind of discrepancies. Like if it's delisted on, 3 platforms, but still on 2, it'll kind of flag that. And we've been meaning to go through, but obviously with Flipcon and stuff, we've just been super busy. And no, we have not, but we do need to, and it is a good thing to make sure you do. As far as eBay and them like having deleted listings, I guess it is one benefit of having List Perfectly. If it did find that eBay deleted that listing and there was nothing that was linked to that listing through List Perfectly, it would show us, and then we would still have all the listing details there, all the photos, and for the most part, right? Like most of the listing details. So, Kathy, what kind of watch do you have? Seeing your sales pop up on there is pretty neat. Extra excitement. Shannon, we have just Apple Watches. We use Apple phones, so it pops up the notifications that you get on your phone. It just automatically puts them up on your watch. So that's what we got. What's on Reese's Bear shirt? Is it a team bear? That's a Reese's peanut butter cup bear.
Yeah, Debbie sent us that.
Oh, you want to tell me, bro? Did Flip the World get a Harry Potter Harry Tornado tattoo? Yeah.
Yep.
He did. He has a video on it. You should check it out. And then Josh even tattooed his, was it his initials or was it his name?
I didn't watch the whole video.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't get to watch the whole video, but I saw where Josh signed it with a Sharpie and then was starting to tattoo over it.
I don't know why. Even though like I have a tattoo, it's still like weird to me to watch a tattoo happen.
Tattoos.
Yeah.
But yes, he did get a Harry Tornado, not a Harry Potter. He might have a Harry Potter tattoo, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yes. On his upper thigh. It looked like a Funko Pop. Josh. Does anyone know if there's a tag sale, yard sale app to find local sales? I don't know. There used to be that one. Is Yardaroo? I don't know. I feel like I hear
map. I don't know if that's still a thing.
Right.
I just look on our neighborhood Facebook pages, and there's usually so many I can't even get to them all.
Yeah.
I just screenshot them. It's not that efficient because they're not like in any sort of map
all right,
order.
Reese. You gotta stop licking yourself. I'm gonna have to turn off the Reese cam. A seller hunt. What is going on? Let's see. Oh, here in Waco, had almost 11 weeks of over 100 degrees every day and high humidity.
Oh.
Finally got a break this week, and we're just in the 90s and have some rain. Fall is coming. Yeah, you want to go 11 weeks without dropping below 100 or, being over 100? I see Philly Flipper is moving. Yeah, he's moving to Florida, right? Paul, what's he going to do? Is he going to be the Philly Flipper anymore? The Philly Flipper from Philly, but in Florida. Let's see. Wow. Love the fall. Can't wait. Oh, yeah. Fall. Probably one of my favorite seasons. Definitely top 4. Apple Watches
funny.
and phones. Well, aren't you two just living the high life? Hey, Tommy.
American
the phones
dream.
are a write-off because we take photographs with them. Well, I know they can't all be a write-off, but I don't know. Can they? I don't know. We were talking to some.
But then does the Apple Watch count too? Because we got to work out for our health for our job, right? So we can keep working to keep paying the government, right?
If that's the case, I'm going to write off everything.
I mean, right. I do think everything's a little bit of a write-off.
Reese off the case, licking his butt over there. Gross. So Josh tattooed his initials. Got it. So I have all my listings on eBay. Just wondering, should I load them to List Perfectly, then list to Posh, or both at one time? I would recommend going to List Perfectly and then going from List Perfectly to Poshmark. If you just cross list from List Perfect or from eBay to List Perfectly and Posh at the same time, I don't think it's gonna make that connection. It might. I'm not sure, but I think you're gonna have a better time if you cross list from eBay to List Perfectly and then from List Perfectly out to the other platforms. He's sniffing for treats.
All right, I think this is my last one.
He's fluffing his bed. Look at it. Welcome back. Want to go to the Goodwill bins, but I don't think my hubby wants to drive so far. It could be. I know a lot of people don't live. We live pretty close to the bins. Probably 20 or 30 minutes.
Far enough to where it's not like something I want to do that often.
Yeah. Philly Flipper in Florida. Is that going to be his name? Is he going to spell Florida with a PH? Got to stay on brand. Yard sale treasure map by Google, but not with Craigslist anymore, from my understanding. Still some info with maps. Oh, so it just doesn't link with Craigslist. Super humid out here. Y'all have dry heat though in wherever Anita said. I don't remember where she said she lived. Let's see, I'm a summer person. I can't wait. I can wait forever for fall. Give me the heat. You're crazy. You're crazy.
So I either am counting wrong or I don't know. I thought I had 20, but I'm counting 19 on my phone.
Gretchen said she loved Courtney's shout out to you guys this week. Was that the poly mailers? Was that the poly mailer shout out? Courtney comment tags, I'm guessing, right?
Oh yeah. Somebody had said their bad advice was you have to use pretty poly mailers. So right. Obviously they don't say who the person was. I mean, they might have to her. She didn't say it on her video. She just said she knows we use the poly mailer, the fun ones, and we do get some joy from it. I do. I don't think Chris cares.
Yeah.
But
I get joy watching her do it.
You don't need to use pretty poly mailers. Yeah. But it's whatever you
It's not a must. But I will say we have had positive feedback.
It's a write-off.
Well, it is a write-off. Just write it off, right?
I mean, I feel like I charge it in the shipping price. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Too.
Oh, yeah. We definitely
account. Like the price of the poly mailer, our little plastic sleeve, a sticker. I kind of just roll that into my shipping cost.
Yeah. Simonette. I think I said that right. Chris, can you tell us the steps to tier sale on eBay? I heard you talk about it in your earlier video, but I was driving. Yes, I am going to put a more in-depth video on that at some point. But if you do go watch that intro of that video, because I think I did it right in the very beginning. And then I go through the steps there, and you basically just do that for every tier that you want to do, and you should be good to go. Dog's got to do what a dog's got to do. Now he's napping. I don't want to say his name.
Who? The dog?
The dog.
Oh. The candy boy.
Which bins are the best?
All of them.
All of them? I don't know. We hear that Denver bins are the best.
I mean, I find good stuff at all of them.
Yeah, but we found...
I mean, I've probably found the best price stuff, like the $100+ flips, mostly at Colorado Springs. But
yeah, but you found those Third Love bras all in one at the Denver really bins. Laura, how's it going?
There's so many people there up there.
Don't want to make you feel bad. Are you guys getting another dog? I don't think we are, at least not immediately. I mean, Reese is getting old. He's probably at 12, almost 13 now.
Probably depends what we end up doing with the school bus. Yeah. I mean, I know a dog could come, but not a fun life.
A couple years ago, we had 3 dogs. We had 2 dogs pass away. We had to put them down. They just got old, you know? And We had a chocolate lab that was kind of Reese's, I don't know, sister, girlfriend, wife. I don't know, like the dog. We had a female chocolate lab that was his counterpart, and then we got another. We inherited a dog from Kathy's aunt that passed away, and he was old too, so he just got old and just didn't want to live anymore, didn't want to eat, just failed to thrive, would just lay in his bed, and so we just had to put him down. So super sad. But yeah, we've had Reese and Roxy. We got them, like 15, 12. Roxy was 14.
Got her when we got married, pretty much.
13, 14 years ago. So we've had a dog. We've had dogs ever since we've been married and stuff. So, when you're young, you get dogs and you're, you don't realize the commitment that it is. We've basically never not had a dog. So
we want to travel more, and
yeah,
it's just hard to we don't want to really put them in doggy daycare.
Right. It was really hard for when we had 3 dogs to do anything.
Family, so.
Right. Hey, can you watch our 3 big dogs? So probably not right away, but we're never going to say never. Utah Bends were awesome when you went. Did you go to the Bends when we were in
Utah Bends were horrible when I went.
Salt Lake City Bends.
Yeah, I went there for 30 minutes. It was only 2 in the afternoon, 1 or 2, and 30 minutes. And they're like, okay, they did 1 rotation. Not even that many bins, maybe, I don't know, 6 or 8 bins, switched them out.
Yeah.
And then said, okay, that's it for the rest of the day. Meanwhile, in Colorado, they switch them every 15, 20 minutes, a whole row. Right. The next row, then the next row. All day till 8 p.m.
Let's see. If I try and copy something from eBay to List Perfectly that is already on List Perfectly, does it tell me? I feel like List Perfectly.
If you copy, if you just have it on there 2 times, I don't know if it would tell you that.
It might not tell you, but you could probably sort by.
Because I could copy this again, and it's not going to be oh, you have a duplicate, right?
But if you copy from eBay to List Perfectly and then do it again, it probably wouldn't, because it would have it should, as long as it's linked, I think List Perfectly would probably know. But I'm not sure. I don't think we've ran into that issue. There is an option that it will show you if something has already been copied. So like when you see the List Perfectly copy buttons, it would have copied right next to it. So you would see that you had already copied that one. I think that might be a setting you have to activate. We had it at one time, but it kind of turned itself off. Do you promote your eBay listings? If so, what do you put them at? Kathy, take it away.
Wait, do you promote? Yeah, I've just been doing 3% ever since they put the minimum to 2%, because I was doing 2% when it was 1%.
Just 1% better than the minimal.
I figure it's at least a little bit more of a bump than everyone doing the bare minimum. See how many of my last few were promoted.
See, I'm just being hella noisy, but how many people watch? Nosy. How many people watch your Thursday Night Live on playback versus watching it live? Let me see.
All right, well, you see that. Debbie's asking, how many items did you have listed when you had daily sales on Posh and Mercari? I don't really know.
Oof, yeah.
I don't think it's a specific amount necessarily.
I mean, there's still days where we don't get sales on Mercari or on Posh.
Right.
That's why we cross list, so that it, kind of all balances out.
Yeah. I mean, I do feel like the more you have, the better your chance of getting sales is. Other Debbie was born in Charlotte, just been in Georgia for 8 years. All my family in and around Charlotte.
Oh, sorry, you missed. Don't worry, you didn't miss.
Yeah,
you didn't miss much.
We didn't even get to really leave the hotel much.
Yeah, it was.
We went to dinner one time the first night we got there before it started, and that was just, it was a busy sushi place. And other than that, we pretty much stayed at the hotel. We tried to go to the bins, but it was, again, just too busy with all the conference people there. And yeah, I don't like shopping at the bins with no cart or anything. So,
Tommy, it looks like our live stream playbacks. Looks like they probably get around 2,000 to 3,000 views. I don't know if that answers your question, but
Tommy's also answering the person that asked about the copying. He said turn on the copied status.
Yeah, I knew it was a setting, so yeah, it's got to be in the settings there. Let's see. Hi, Chris and Kathy. Lori, it was so great to meet you at Flipcon. Lori, it was awesome. There were so many awesome people. I can't even remember the last time that because I'm normally I don't like crowds, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't as.
It wasn't too big.
Right. I wasn't trying to hide from people as much as I thought I would.
Yeah. Yeah, we stayed up. I mean, both nights we stayed up really late.
Yeah, after midnight.
What's his name? Art. What's his channel again?
The Art of Resale.
Yeah. So the morning
awesome,
when we were at the airport, he ran into us.
Dude bought us some cookies.
Yeah, I was sleeping on the airport floor because I was so tired. We only slept 2 hours. I'm kind of embarrassed because I couldn't even open my eyes to say hello. I could hear him talking, and I was like, "Hey, I can't open my eyes. I'm sorry."
Yeah, his gate was right next to our gate. He was flying back to Las Vegas. Kathy, do you have brothers and sisters? I know you lost your mom and dad. I didn't know if you had any other family.
I have 2 stepsisters that I don't really know, and I mean, I know that, I met them, but I don't to speak to them really or anything. They live in California as far as I know. But yeah, that's about it.
Thank you, Tommy. Kathy, how do you decide which shoes you can ship in poly mailers versus boxes? Do you use padded envelopes when you ship first class or bubble wrap? I have a pile to sell and no confidence on shipping. It all really comes down to the weight. Really.
Yeah, so under a pound, I ship it in the poly just to make, unless it's on Posh. If it's on Posh, I'm always gonna put it in a box for the most part.
Right.
If a padded flat rate maybe.
If adding bubble wrap to it doesn't put it over the threshold to bump it out of the first class, then we try to add it. If it fits in a padded flat rate, but it's over a pound, and it ends up being cheaper to do it that way, we would do that. Right? I'm not.
Yeah, just first class is going in a poly mailer unless it's super lightweight, and I have a very small box to keep it under a pound. But
right,
that's pretty much it. First class versus priority is how I decide. Mm-hmm. So if it's over a pound, it goes in a box.
Right, and if it's if it's on the threshold,
eBay, and then it can fit in a padded flat rate, then I'll do that because it's cheaper.
Right.
It's hard to explain.
I mean, once you understand, because I'm bad at shipping, but I feel like I at least understand, the thresholds, right? You have all the first class ones, 4, 8, 12, 16 ounce. So as long as it's under those, each one of those is a different price. Obviously cheaper for the lesser weights, and then once you go over a pound, then we automatically go priority, and then the first tier is 1 to 2 pounds, and then it's 2 to 3, and then it gets progressively more and more, right? Poshmark anything can ship in a priority flat rate. Just not a priority express, right? Any of the regionals, any of the flat rates you can use on Posh.
The blue ones.
You can't use the priority express, which is the blue stripe. So if it fits in there and it's under 5 pounds, you don't even have to worry about it. If it goes over 5 pounds on Posh, then you have to start paying more for shipping. So, but basically, yeah, the shipping, all it really comes down to is the size, the weight, and the distance that you're shipping it. I think once you ship enough, you kind of understand, okay, this pair of shoes is going to cost me $12 to ship pretty much anywhere in the country. So you factor that into your buying cost of goods and how much they're selling for and how much people are willing to pay for shipping and so on and so forth. So if it fits your thresholds, then buy it. Do you have stopping points for sourcing? I'm just starting and have had 3 sales. I'm $180 in so far and $40 back in my pockets.
Be on like a different chat than you again. You're on live chat?
I think so.
Okay.
Top.
I just didn't.
I guess
the
I
next
might
question is not what you're reading that I see.
You know what? I refreshed and that might have messed it all up. Let me
But what do we normally do? Live chat? And then are we going to miss all these questions?
Live
There's like
chat.
5 or 6 questions in a row here.
If I miss your question, please ask it again. Sorry, we have technical difficulties.
The next thing I saw was selling thrifts question. Do you see
that? When listing big items.
Yeah, but whose were you reading?
I'm reading Mom Teacher Lessons. It's before that one. So
okay, I don't see that.
So do you have stopping points for sourcing? I'm just starting. Had 3 sales. I'm $180 in so far and $40 back in my pockets. It really just, we did at one point, right? We're to the point now where we have enough of a buffer in our, checking account to basically, if we needed to spend, $10,000 on a big purchase, we probably could. I mean, we'd have to talk about it, right?
Yeah. For the most part, I just, enough comes back in every day that I can just go. Like today, we spent between 2 thrifts, maybe like $150, and I could probably go spend $100 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Maybe 7 days, and I'd be just fine.
Yeah.
But
we're to a point now where we probably can't even spend as much as we have available the way we source, right? If we did big wholesale lot, we probably could drain a lot of money quick. We don't really want to go down that road right now. Again, I don't like to say never. Maybe it's down the line, probably not, but we like to, Kathy likes to cherry pick stuff, and basically there's not enough time in the day for us to spend more than we feel comfortable spending on products. And I see you said you retracted that. I don't know why it shows here. So,
that was a good question, though.
Yeah, it was a good question. And 3 sales in, 2 months in.
I know most people probably do need to have a budget or whatnot.
I think starting out, you want to, I'd say, you have $180 in, whether that is your starting point and you want to grow that, I would keep that $40, right? And use that to reinvest. Keep reinvesting the money that you're making from your initial investment. And then just grow from there if that's what you want to do. If you have more money to put in, get some more inventory and stuff. But it really just depends on your specific situation. If you're just reselling on the side, you already have a full-time job, or you're just trying to get out of debt, don't go buy a bunch of inventory on a credit card, right? Don't go into more debt to resell. I wouldn't do that, at least. So if your goal is to pay off your debt, just do it slowly, step by step, snowball it, right? The old Dave Ramsey way. That would be my recommendation. So it really just depends on where your, situation is. All right, so in thrift, let's see, when listing big items on Mercari, do you leave the shipping option that they provide? They provide a $7.99 option set for everything, but it doesn't make sense as far as package measurements.
I do, yeah. I don't really put in the measurements on Mercari. I mean, but we don't really sell anything that's oversized.
Yeah, we have
If
in the
I
past
do,
some big
I would
stuff,
do it differently, yeah.
but you have the option to do other kinds of shipping, right?
Because I mean, like, let's see, what is that called? Girth or something? FedEx. I know I can't say that out loud. Whatever.
Don't get us demonetized. The G word. It's like length and girth or something. Basically, on the larger packages, it's not really weight. It starts to be cubic, which they give it a weight based on the volume of the box. So even like if it's a bigger box, they're gonna basically say this is a heavier box, even though it could be just a pillow or something.
Yeah, like I mean, in general, it says with FedEx Ground, you can ship packages up to 150 pounds, up to 108 inches in length, and 165 inches length plus girth. So, like, nothing we sells over that, really.
Right.
So, yeah, I just leave. I don't even enter dimensions when I'm doing my listings. I don't do it on any platform unless it's an oversized package.
Should a beginner cross list or master one platform first?
It's tricky.
I think it just depends.
Yeah, like I definitely started. I actually started on Mercari. I feel like I always say I started on Citizen, but I started on Mercari.
Yeah.
And then I was looking for somewhere specifically to do kids' clothes. Then I found Citizen. So I still kept up with Mercari and did Citizen. This was before List Perfectly and stuff even existed. I was just cross posting myself with my phone and my fingers. And then after Citizen, I felt comfortable with both of those too. Then I started watching, like Chris told me to watch YouTube. There's resellers on YouTube. So then I found Jenna Empty Hanger, and she was doing Poshmark. So I started doing Poshmark. This was still all before List Perfectly.
Before there was any kind of cross-listing software.
So still using my fingers to do it. And then List Perfectly came out. I heard about it, I think, from Street Savvy, Savannah. And then I got that. And then I started eBay, which I probably never would have started without it. So, yeah, I think it's just whatever you could keep up with.
I think if you plan on cross-listing...
Yeah, or like
at some point.
Again, like that kind of goes back to your question about like how much you'll probably make more money quicker if you cross post, but can you keep up with like delisting? Obviously, if you have something like List Perfectly, that can be helpful in delisting quicker or remembering to delist. But
yeah,
I mean, I've had to cancel a couple sales this week because I just didn't keep up like I should while we were at Flipcon. So.
Yep.
I don't know. It's really whatever works for you, I think. But I do think it's good to like at least have a pretty good grip on one platform. But I feel like they're all so similar that once you know how to do one, especially if you know how to ship, you could just do any of them. They're easy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know how to do Depop, but I feel like I could start it tomorrow and just know how to do it.
Bragger.
I'm such a bragger.
Kathy, lately I've been paying closer attention to comps. What do you do when comps vary wildly? Example, sold ranges from $15 to $50. I've noticed this especially with clothing.
I would probably use like the most recent comp. I mean, if there's like two, 115 and 150, like in the same day or a couple days, I might try to go in the middle. But most likely, I would try to then search not solds, like what's listed. Is there an exact one in the size that you're listing? And then if there is, then I would probably try to undercut them like a penny or something. But yeah, that's so annoying. Some people just sell their own stuff and they don't care what it sells for. And then like the reseller comps of like 50 is what you're hoping to get. So, I mean, I'd probably go like closer to the higher end of comps unless there's some listed for like a low price.
All right. Trudy said, what percentage of your listings do you think you pull for not selling? It's a very, very low. We just recently pulled, not even
Those
pulled.
weren't like not selling. They never got
Right.
listed because they were just not.
They were
worth it.
things that we had in our death pile because they had minor flaws, and we're just like, okay, are we gonna ever do anything with this? Probably not. So let's just redonate or dispose of. Like some of them had flaws that we didn't know about, and it's, you know, as far as pulling out for not selling, I mean, we've probably pulled out a few things, but it's a very low percentage. We just put them on a high sale. We have a tiered eBay sale, and you know, we'll take lower offers on those kinds of things when they do get offers. So we basically will just sell it even if it's at, you know, break even, which rarely happens. Like I feel like the way Kathy sources, if we have to put on a 50% off sale, it usually is at least breaking even, right? Like, there's only been a couple times where it was like under even, and that was because maybe Kathy forgot the actual cost of goods. She's really good at remembering, but after thousands, tens of thousands of things sold, you know, your brain is only so capable, and you're getting old.
I am getting pretty old. 30. How old am I?
You're 33.
I don't even know.
See? Memory loss. Sign of aging.
Yeah.
I need assistance with understanding eBay totals, entering into the spreadsheet, and everything not matching up. Do you offer mentoring at all? I need help. eBay totals not adding up. Are you accounting for sales tax in that? Because sales tax does not carry over.
At least on our spreadsheet.
Are you able to show, I mean, like an eBay, like the transactions, like where we go and look for the numbers without showing any personal data?
I mean, it has these people's names, so let's see. Not really.
Yeah, I'll try to walk you through it because we just don't want to put any personal information out. But if you go to your seller hub on eBay, that's what you're talking about, right? eBay totals. And then if you go to payments, if you hover over the payments and then go to all transactions, you'll see all of the fees, the amounts coming in, and like your nets and all that stuff. So obviously it doesn't account for your cost of goods. That would be taken care of on the spreadsheet. But once you go there, then you can add, okay, this item for these Athletic Works black hook and loop sneakers, memory foam insoles, blah, 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 sold for $30.95. So that would be the sold price, because that includes the shipping and all that stuff. And then you add in your fees. I did add a promoted fee, which would be, if you have a promoted, we have two different fees on here. So eBay separates the promoted listing fee from the final value fee. And so you just type those in, and then the net is going to look different because you're already going to have your cost of goods in the spreadsheet, and it's going to be deducting your cost of goods as well to get you your net. So that might be what you're looking at. But as long as you have all that stuff typed in, basically as you see it here on the all transactions sheet of eBay, when talking just about eBay, then you should be good. If it's not, let me know, and I'll try to, I can hop in your spreadsheet if I need to at some point. Let's see, what is your item filing behind you? Alphabetized, purchase date, category, none of those, J-Team. It's just completely random. We find space that fits what we are putting in our inventory, and then we mark down what box it's in our spreadsheet. So that when it sells, we search our spreadsheet. Oh, that is in box T. So you go find it in T. Lori said, you guys get to talk with Daily Refinement. He's such a wealth of wisdom and knowledge about reselling. I tried to absorb as much as I could from him. I sat next to him at dinner on Thursday night. We didn't really get to talk to Chris.
Oh, we talked to a lot of people from his
from
Patreon
his
group and
group.
stuff.
Yeah,
though,
we were
so
up
that
at the
was
bar
cool.
one night and talking to a group of 3 from his mentorship. Okay, now I'm getting 2 of each chat. So, question, tips on steady sales, please. I'm struggling. Steady listing is probably
I think your bot is doing something to our view, like our actual people.
My bot.
Your like stream bot thingy.
I have
is turning off people's like saying. I don't know.
Why is
like it's timing out people. Anyways, I'll keep reading. Where were we? Filing cabinet.
What? Oh. I see. Debbie, it's thinking because you didn't put a space after the period. It's thinking that's a web address. So like please.im, it's thinking it's a website. So it's trying to keep you from posting websites. So sorry
that
about
bot.
that.
It's
right.
like a pain in the butt.
It's a pain in the bot.
Yeah, I see that Tommy kind of answered Debbie's. I saw Debbie's question before. It was some. Do you see it on your side or no?
The tips.
Anymore. Oh yeah, tips. I was
pretty
much gonna say everything that Tommy said. Yeah, high
source
sell-through,
items with high sell-through rates, prices that are trending,
daily activity. Yeah, I was gonna just say like you really have to list every day or close to it.
Yeah.
In my opinion, like you don't have to, but if you stop listing, you're gonna see a little bit of a slower time. Probably not that day or the next day, but maybe a week from then. So the more consistent you can be, the more sales or the more, everyday sales are going to come in.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, just using the tools that the platforms provide, like Tommy's saying, sending offers, coupons, and everything, like eBay promoted listings. Mm-hmm. Whatever's there to use is going to help you. So even though it's going to cost something, but you're going to make more sales, more money in your pocket as well.
Yeah. So she sells on Poshmark and Mercari.
Thank you, SoCal.
SoCal said, hit that like button. You guys better listen to Anita. No.
French middle heard of Keen and Olokai because of our Wetzel.
Hey, awesome.
Sure that you probably find those often. Now, those are 2 that I find pretty often. And they're not like home runs, but those are like bread and butter sales every day.
Yeah. Let's see. Country Plus Clothing. I just started to sell on Poshmark and Mercari. And if they want more pictures sent to an email, is that something I shouldn't do or is it legit? It sounds not legit.
Yeah, don't ever message off the platforms.
Right. It sounds like they're trying to fish for your email address.
Want your email or phone number or something to like sell.
Right.
Or do something weird with. I don't know.
Can you not
steal
send
your
pictures
identity
in the
on Poshmark and Mercari? I mean, if they want more pictures, you could just add more pictures. If you have too many pictures, you could delete some, put them in, change them back.
It honestly sounds like they're fishing.
Yeah, I would just say, sorry, we've already included 8 photos. Have a good day.
Right. The photos show everything
really,
you could possibly want to know.
I would probably just ignore altogether and never do anything.
See, how the heck are you killing it on eBay? I have over 600 listings, started a store about 9 days ago and have had 2 whole sales since then. I've got a sale going, tried coupons and promoted listings.
I wouldn't say I'm killing it.
Right. All of our sales do not come from eBay.
Yeah.
We have 5 platforms. Are you listing on Facebook?
Yeah.
We at least have listings on Facebook. So we have 5 platforms where we do sell.
The eBay in August. I haven't finished typing in August 31st sales, but I did 160 sales on eBay. In 31 days, that's five
eBay sales a day, but that's with
1,200-ish active listings.
Yeah. And that's with tiered sale. Like we have a 50% off sale. We have a 40, 30, 20, 10% off sale on various items. So
like overall for the month, without typing in my last couple sales, I'm at 11.65 sales per day. So probably about 12 sales per day. I guess that's about 1%. Like, yeah, I know a lot of people throw out if you sell 1% of your inventory a day, that's pretty good. That's really good.
Right.
So I guess that's about 1% a day.
Killing it, maybe? No.
We're killing it, guys. 11.65 sales per day.
Yeah.
Like if you have, how much did she say? 600. If you're selling, I mean,
we do promoted too.
If you're doing, if you're cross posting, if you're selling 6 a day overall platforms, I'd say that's pretty good. You know, I'm not selling 1% of my inventory on eBay alone every day, so that's probably not very good at all, actually.
Helene, good evening to everyone. How's it going? All right. So I've reached the bottom of the chat. I don't know if that's because we have other chat going on and I am not seeing it because we were having some chat issues earlier.
Well, I could list now.
You can list? Yeah. You want me to change over? You want to get your stuff all private?
What is there? What's up with that's private?
I'm just don't have your email out or anything like that. You good?
To go to your middle, yeah, we do promoted listings at 3%.
3% on pretty much everything.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean everything sells on promoted, but
right. I was actually so don't put it on yet. Let me. Okay. I was counting how many of my last. It's hard to say because we get viewer sales, so that's another thing. Like
yeah.
I'm looking at my eBay page and like, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, like out of these 10 items, probably 5 of them sold to a viewer. So that.
But I mean, our viewers do buy mostly off eBay, right?
Yeah. So like, if you take those out of it,
right?
Those are usually not promoted. I'm just trying. Like
either, that doesn't mean that half of our sales go to viewers.
No, just this.
Overall, it's probably more like less than 10%.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe 5% even of our sales. Maybe even less.
Yeah. I was just saying because I was trying to calculate promoted listings, but that kind of skews it because usually the viewers find me through the links, which means I'm not paying a promoted listing fee on the viewer sales because they found it through our link and not through eBay's promoted listing of my listing. You know what I'm saying? So I can't tell them out of these last 10 sales how many promoted listings sold because I wouldn't count the viewer sales as part of that.
Right.
Anyways, not that anybody cares.
Annalisa Marie, how's it going?
Look, my last 31 days, I'm down 11.4% on eBay, yeah. But also, we didn't list for a week. I did not keep up with my board, so I don't even know what I did the last 2 weeks.
Right. Monica said, sold a McDonald's toy for $3.92. Oh.
I love you guys. Have learned so much watching. I am a beginner and just turned old, trying to retire. Ha ha. Computer is not my comfort zone. Nursing 45 years so, thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat.
Thank you, Sarita.
And for learning so much. That's awesome. Beginner and just turned old. Trying to retire.
Nursing for 45 years. That's
Thank
amazing.
you so much for that awesome life you've given to nursing. Computer's not, don't worry. Computer is not Kathy's comfort zone either. So, you can do it. You don't need to be super computer literate. I think you just need to know just enough about a few things, right?
I know enough on the spreadsheet to be like, that doesn't math in my head. Can you fix it? Because I can't fix it.
Sarita, thank you so much for that support. We do greatly appreciate that. Let me see. Sold a McDonald's toy for $3.92. Buyer was all in. 80 global shipping.
That's crazy.
Really crazy, but it was a sale.
I love those global shipping
$80.
Some people really want something, you know,
My
they can't get it anywhere else.
A McDonald's toy, though?
Did you say hello to Helene and Annalisa?
I did. Yeah, where were you? Judy said, hi, guys. Sorry, I'm just getting here. I'm going to struggle now because Rachel Strickland is also having her lives on Thursday. Yeah, you guys are going to have to talk to her about that.
Thankfully, her starts about an hour earlier.
Yeah.
I'm sure it goes, you know, she's probably either still going or maybe just ending. But I know I was trying to chat in hers a bit, and then I saw Carrie American Arbitrage had a live about a couple hours ago. I was just trying to chat in all the lives of all the people that, I mean, I already knew them too, but every time I see a live and I'm available, I try to like pop in for a second at least.
Let's see. Sarah said, hello from Northern California. We're having a great wave this weekend. 110. Oh my gosh, 110 degrees. I'm feeling for you. Debbie said, good night. Good night, Debbie. Tell us about Flipcon. All right. Where should we start?
You can start, and I'll go from there.
So we had a really, really good time at Flipcon. Obviously, we went with the main purpose of networking and meeting people, you know, that we've chatted with on Instagram or on YouTube comments, you know, meeting people that we've looked up to, you know, Kevin, Josh, tons of awesome YouTubers.
I just wanted to meet Haley and Ashley.
Haley, Ashley, right?
So that was cool.
Everyone was super, super awesome, right? Like, it was a good time. There was so many people. Like I actually tried to. I'm not like this usually. I don't usually go up and sit with people that I don't know, right? But I was like, okay, we're here. We're going to live in the moment. Let's go sit at a different table. Let's go meet people. And I'm not joking. Every time we sat down and talked with somebody, it was like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like we sat down with a guy. He was like, yeah, you know, like I have 2 mini storage units and I'm, you know, like
basically a lot of the stuff you wanted to do. It just was like random.
He's like, we live on this place in New Mexico. We've got a big house that's connected with another big house, and my parents live there. And it's just like fascinating. Like everyone I talked to was just super fascinating. And we talked to some lady. She I don't remember her name. There was also so many people I don't remember names.
I don't remember a lot of names. I feel bad about that.
I know. But she was talking about some painting that she found and like the story that went with it. It was like the story was so unbelievable. It would have made like a great movie, right? Yeah. And we're just like, you need to make a YouTube channel and describe, like, show this stuff. So many people
were like, you need to start. We just kept telling people you need to start a YouTube channel because like all these stories.
We met a woman named Mimi.
Mimi, if you're here, Mimi is starting a YouTube
channel.
Thrift
Tripping, right? Or she needs to start a YouTube channel. When you guys see Mimi, she's in here sometimes. Hilarious. Mimi and Randy. Absolute like gem of a like human. She's just awesome, and everyone that was talking with her was just belly laughing the whole time. Like she is hilarious.
She has all the stories. Yeah. She tells them in the funniest way.
And she's like, I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel. I'm like, do it.
Please do it.
Do it.
You're the exact kind of person that should start a YouTube channel.
But it was super awesome being able to just sit down and talk with people. And I mean, that was probably my favorite part.
I wish we had more. I wish it was longer, but like more spread out. So like the whole event basically happened in one day, which is kind of like tiring.
Yeah.
That was the part. That was probably my only complaint. Like I wish it was just more spread out.
Yeah.
Like more breaks, because like there was only like 15 minutes between each thing, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
The whole day, like we were there by like 8 a.m. and didn't go back to our room till 2 a.m. the next day. I mean, we went back to our room for like a few minutes here and there, but like that's it. Like that's a really long day.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, we got to sit down and talk, you know, personally with, I mean, we got to meet Kevin, Commonwealth Picker Flipper. We got to meet Dave, Carrie, Dawn, Blue Ridge Mama, you know, like, and it's different when you can like actually sit down and like share a beer, or not share a beer, but drink a beer with each other, right? And you know, we mentioned Art. We got to meet Art from the Art of Resale. He's just a super awesome guy. He brought us cookies in the airport. That was cool. Kathy's passed out on the floor because we were up till the night before we left. We were up till 2 because we could not stop talking to people. It was just like we didn't want it to end, right? Like, and then so we went to bed. We fell asleep around 2:00, and then on the way out, like we had to wake up at 4 to go to the airport. So we got 2 hours of sleep that night, which sucked, but it was worth it, right? The panels were okay. I mean, I feel like I learned at least a little bit of something from each panel. Our favorite was the social media marketing one, obviously, because that's something we do, right? I don't think everybody, I feel like everybody should be on social media if you're doing reselling and stuff, but I don't think you have to be, right? You can definitely resell without having a following, right? Like the biggest resellers there that we heard of, right? Tropical Flipper was like absolute massive reseller, and like, you know, maybe a couple YouTube videos, but he doesn't really have the social media following, right? Because he's so busy making a lot of money. There was also, I think I've heard, I didn't meet him, but it was like Sosa or something. It was like the biggest video game reseller on Amazon, or video game seller. I don't know. It was like some crazy dude who's got like 30 employees and like just this massive business going on. It was crazy. It was.
Yeah. It's sad you couldn't like really meet everyone.
I know.
And there was only like what 300, 270 or something people.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a good time. I didn't expect to learn anything, but I feel like I learned at least something from everybody that talked. So,
right.
Yeah. I wish we could have talked to more people. Like a lot of people came up and said hi. They watch our channel.
Yeah.
That was really nice. But it would have been nice to be like, you know, let's talk for 10 minutes at
least,
instead of just hi and bye.
Right.
Yeah. So, and
then, we will definitely be going next year.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about like, you know, some people I could remember their names, find them on Instagram.
Yeah, we tried to follow them right then.
Like, man, who did we even talk to? Like, I don't know. And I like want to follow them all, but
right. And you know, just the stories of people who have been watching and maybe don't chat or, you know, leave comments on the videos, which is perfectly fine. That's like, we love that people just come and watch and learn, or if there's anything to learn, right? But you know, people just came up and were like, I've learned so much from you guys, whether it's brands or, you know, how to organize, whatever it is. And for us, you know, when we're sitting here day after day, we're just like doing our like just normal stuff, right? Like we're not like
pretty boring.
We're not like a nurse that had a 40 year career. We're not teachers, right? We're I guess we're kind of teachers in a way, but right? We're not doctors. We're just people that sell stuff, and we show what we do online. So it surprised me how many people were like, you know, like, you've taught me so much, right? Because I feel like we're just here to show what we do, whether that's teaching or, you know.
But then, like, someone just said that they learned about Olakai and Keen.
Right.
You know, now that's 2 more things they can. And then I like learn stuff. Yeah, today I picked up some slippers because I heard Ashley at Hustle at Home Mom talk about them.
Yeah.
Even though I sell a lot of shoes, I probably would not have thought twice about looking at a pair of slippers because, like, even though I sell used shoes, used slippers seems weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just learn stuff.
So Flipcon was probably one of the highlights of our
what?
Career? I don't know. Like, we also, like, okay, we have kids, right? 6 and 8. we have not been away from our kids for more than like
a night.
24 hours most ever since we've had our kids. So to be able to go, you know, grandma watched them, which was awesome, and they had a lot of fun. But to be able to just go and, you know, not have the kids, which I know that sounds
bad,
it sounds bad, but I think anybody who has kids
it was
understands.
Weird just
like
being in the airport, even like, okay, we don't have to like get them a snack. We don't. We could just
right,
sit here and
right.
just. Like,
I don't have to keep looking back. Like, hey, where you at? Like, stop looking at the magazines. Come on, let's go. Right. Oh, I don't know if you saw, but on our way out, there was a woman, like in the Denver airport. She had this suitcase, and it was like a scooter. Like she was sitting on it, and like it was electric, and she's like, brrr, like driving around the airport. Sitting on this scooter. I'm just like sitting there like playing Sudoku on my phone, and she just zooms by right in front of me, and I like just busted up laughing because I had never seen that. That would like cracked me up. Has anybody seen that? So like a little scooter that's a suitcase. It was like a carry-on luggage that she sat and rode on. That was awesome. One of the highlights of the trip. But no, that was pretty much it. We went to all the panels. We got to sit and eat lunch or meals with tons of awesome people, resellers. Got to meet tons of amazing people, lots of like super cool stories, and I'm so glad we didn't not go, right? Like because we had talked about it for a long time, and we were like, should we really go? Is it really going to be worth it? Like, because you know the tickets were $300, but we also had to fly, and then we had to get the hotel and stuff. So it, you know, we were in a fair amount of money. Would do it in a heartbeat again. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. And looking forward to going next year. And I want to go to other things too. Like
I think it's gonna be hard to convince your mom.
I know. That's the hard part, right? Like getting kid care. But now I'm thinking like maybe we can even like try to have. I know this is probably a very slim chance, but try to get the schoolie done and then drive the schoolie out.
Just leave our kids in there though.
I know, but we'll bring
one of us at a time can go in and have fun.
We'll bring Reese to watch them.
Come in our bus and have beers with us.
Right, but I think that would be super cool. I think I'm losing chat. It's like scrolling up too high because we're so far behind. I haven't
scrolled yet, so.
How long have you all been reselling? Kathy's been reselling, started as a hobby, probably 6 years, 6 years.
Losing count, honestly.
Yeah.
Drea's goal was 1,500. She ended with 1,599. That's awesome.
Way to hit those goals, Drea. That's awesome. That is awesome.
I'm missing every goal that I've set for myself recently.
This was that super chat. Thank you so much again, Sarita. We do appreciate that. Let's see. Judy said, I had 7 sales over the weekend on 2 platforms and nothing sold since. So depressing. Just get listing. Keep listing.
Whenever it's slow, I just send like extra offers. That's what was that yesterday's video? When I sent all the Posh offers? Yeah. So like I wouldn't have had all those sales if I didn't send offers. And because I sent offers, I got less money than I was originally thinking they might sell for, but still money. So I always just send offers. I feel like it just boosts your store in general. Sharon.
So question, I'd love to go to Flipcon next year. Would the nobodies still have fun, or do you think it was more for the famous peeps like the Marvins?
It's funny because I don't think I know like a lot of people did know who we were, but then it was fun to like, you know, somebody who knew who we were. There was I don't remember her name either. There was one person in particular. She was just like bringing us all over, like, oh, meet these people meet these people,
right.
And like
she got us more subs that day than we probably got.
It was so nice, and like none of these people had ever, you know, heard who's Ginger Marvin or whatever. Yeah. So that was cool. So there was tons of just regular people, like everyone's a regular person,
and you know,
that was the coolest thing. Like everyone was so like, you know,
right.
You think, I don't know, you have preconceived notions about people, but everyone was super chill and just fun to be around.
Right.
Nobody seemed like snobby
or like, everyone was having a good time. Smile. Like, I'm not joking. I have not smiled or laughed that much in a long. Like my cheeks were literally hurting because I could not stop smiling. And
I think COVID kind of ruined like just interaction with
right,
people.
right.
You know,
Like
we don't really go anywhere anymore.
That alone was motivating. Just being around a bunch of other happy, excited resellers, right? Like we were like, okay, we got to get home. We got to do some, well, we haven't started yet because we got home. We had a lot of stuff to do, but like, you know, what we pulled out of it is like, we need to get more into the short form content on YouTube. We need to get, you know, pushing Instagram reels and TikToks. I don't know.
Which was our like kind of January goal, but we never did. And
it
like
kind
that
of
just
reinvigorated that, right? Like just
like so many people are out here killing it just on the short form.
Yeah.
We haven't even done one single short. I take it back. Chris did one, and a lot of you guys said it was too fast.
Yeah.
So we need to do.
I did not
better.
put a lot of thought into.
Yeah.
I tried to put 3 minutes of video and a 1 minute video.
That was also kind of like an educational thing, which did probably need to be slower. But if it's funny, I feel like it could be faster.
Yeah.
We're also just not creative, so trying to come up with like funny things to do or useful things. I don't know. It's a lot.
So I'd say if you wanted to go to Flipcon, I don't think you're going to have a bad time. Like literally everybody was able to talk with everybody.
And there was a ton of people that were even there by themselves. I was like, dang, you guys are brave. Just coming here all by yourself, not really knowing anybody. But they, you know, everyone found someone to hang out with, sit with, talk with.
Yeah. And I mean, we tried, you know, to find spots where, you know, maybe nobody was, and it's not like we're anybody, like we just went and sat down, but we just wanted to talk. And even just doing that, it was crazy. Like we sat down for lunch one time, and one, I don't remember her name, and I'm sorry, but she was like, oh, I grew up in Modesto and Stockton, which is like where I kind of lived, right, in California. And so we were talking about that. And then this other couple came and sat down, and they were like, oh, yeah, like we knew, you know, we lived there in Stockton. And, oh, you're from Colorado Springs. We lived in Colorado. Like, it was just world. Like such a small world that just like randomly, it was just crazy. It was I don't even know how else to explain it. Like, it was just crazy.
Yeah, and a lot of people just meeting people in their own state, even their own cities that they may have never heard of or known, and now they can go thrift together or at least chat or stuff.
Oh, there was, I mean, I think the networking alone, even if you're not a famous peep, right? The networking that happened, like there was people who had too much inventory that they could never list. There's people that are looking for it. Like there are so many connections that could have been made, that could be made, and maybe have been made. Yeah. Right? Like someone was talking to us like, oh, I have all this stuff to list, right? And she gets it like for free, and it's like, you know,
she doesn't want to just like
because it's good stuff,
away or anything,
right?
Because it's free and like
so like wholesale that to some people here that are looking for stuff, right? Like. Right. I think that is a very valuable thing, just to be able to network and develop face-to-face relation with people, right? Yeah. That's something we've never been able to do since on YouTube and stuff. Oh, and there goes the chat. So might have.
So I'll read the next. Sandy Resell said she noticed. I'm sorry, I'm saying she. I don't know. Here she. So I've noticed sales are not immediate. If you put in the work on a Monday, you may not see an increase till Thursday. Keep consistent. It helps a lot. Yeah, totally. Is it Guyane? Probably saying that super wrong. Let's say I put up a new listing. A couple of people like it, then bot sends out offers, and bam, Poshmark says you must offer a lower price, but you just listed it. So if it does that, I think it just means you've already sent out an offer. You have to like send out an offer 10% less every time you send out an offer. So if it's saying that the person that you're sending it to has already got the offer that it's saying, that's how I'm taking that. So I don't know if that's helpful, but Yeah, like on like our Posture VA, it'll send out the 20% offer. Then the next time a new person likes that item, it'll send it out to the new liker, just not the same liker as the first time. Joy's been selling on eBay for 9 months. Got my first not as described. eBay's allowing her to return. Send my measurement provided did not match hers. Will eBay ding me?
It probably is going to be a ding, an INAD. It will roll off at some point.
I wouldn't worry too hard.
Those are the kinds of things that if it sucks, right? Yeah. eBay is going to side with the buyer 100% of the time.
Right.
That buyer probably just knows how to play the game and how to get the return that, so I say,
once in 9 months,
right.
It's not like a one strike and you're out or anything. Right. So it's probably going to be another 9 months before that happens again.
I don't believe it's going to cause any kind of ill will to your store. It's not going to keep you from selling anything.
I mean, I've had at least one. Yeah. I don't know how to check like my metrics or whatever. But.
Right. But we're 100%.
Where's the
now, so it would be in that part.
The case is closed, or
you'd have to look back, but it will eventually fall off, just like bad feedback.
Like we're still top rated seller and everything, so don't worry too hard. Yeah, even if your measurement was right, they could have said that.
Yeah.
So I'm sure your measurement was right, and they just said that.
Take it, take that punch to the chin, and it sucks, right? But you just move on. I know it sucks.
Yeah.
The best thing to do is just to forget it and move on. It's not going to happen to everything. List 2 more things in its place, and you'll be good. I feel like I'm gonna miss a chat.
Tim, my eBay store is on vacation mode for a week at beginning of August. I've been listing since I got back. Still super slow. I had been super busy in July, so not summer slowdown. List more items. I feel like that's just my answer for everything, but it's literally my answer. Mode,
just got to get back into that consistency. I think that's the best thing.
I mean, you could definitely run a sale. I do think that always sparks some eBay stuff. Or you could send out a coupon to like previous buyers, or just have one on your store for anyone to use. But yeah, we haven't ever been on vacation mode on eBay, like actual vacation mode. So I don't know like how that really affects your store. I do think people say it affects it.
So just get that consistency, and eventually it will all kind of, equalize, and you should be back. Yeah. Last video you said items 151 days or older. How do you know that since all read this? So Shauna, that is at the moment that you are selecting those items, it's selecting anything that's over 151 days. So you have to redo those sales every time, whatever your interval is. We do it every 15 days, so like twice a month, the 1st and the 15th usually. And it's picking the days, the age from that day. So if something is, 1 month old today, the 1st, and it's still less than 1 month old on the 15th, it's still, you have to go back and select the items, but it will still be on, in that bracket. So it's at the moment of you starting that sale. That's why you can't create it once and forget about it. You have to create that sale every time and select the things every time. Which really only, it only takes me like 5 minutes to do it. 5 minutes twice a month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Actually getting to catch a live and not a replay for a little bit. Hey, Laura Joy, thank you so much. Glad you could make it live. Judy said, yes, Kathy, I was going to ask you if you realized I do talk a lot everywhere. And Gretchen said, the Reese cam is missing a little bit of something. That was probably when we... I know, I had to move it. Let's see.
Elaine's listening up to 30 a day.
30 a
awesome.
day. Dang.
I want to get to 30
Crushing
a day.
it, Elaine.
Like 30 a day is kind of like my end goal for me. But I don't think I can ever do 30 a day and do YouTube. So
And we heard you were lovey-dovey while there. Lovey-dovey.
They keep saying that.
What?
Rachel said that in her live. Kristen tagged us in a post a few days, like when we got back, of us holding hands at all this stuff.
Oh.
We're super lovey-dovey, guys.
Matt, the bearded PokeTuber, what's up, man? Let's see. You guys should go on. You guys should just have her on your show and get her to talk. Oh, Rachel Strickland. Huh? Oh, I don't know why I put that up twice. Melanie, how's it going? The Upcycled Shed. Although this is from 20 minutes ago, so I know we're behind. Paul said, I wish I could have made it to Flipcon. I live in Charlotte. Man, you should have made it. I was right there.
Even, at least one person that we know of came just to kind of hang out, like not go to the conference and stuff, but just like hang out in the like hotel lobby and stuff, just talking to all the resellers. So that was cool. And I think they said they're going to do it in Charlotte again next year. Like he likes the hotel and the venue and everything.
I don't know.
I think it'd be cool to
I think they should do it in Denver.
Else,
Denver's a nice central.
Yeah.
Big area.
So.
And it's not as hot. I left Carrie live to come be with you guys. Love being here. Always know how to have a great time. Awesome.
We won't tell him.
Just don't tell him. He gets sad very easily. Just kidding. Carrie's a cool dude. Like Carrie had a lot of great information because we were super interested in getting into short form content, and yeah, super awesome people. Yeah. Lisa said, hi everyone. Sorry I'm late. Glad to be hearing about Flipcon. Amber.
Got your thank you card today.
Yeah.
Thank you for your thank you card. It was funny because I was like, do I need to write a thank you to a thank you card? Like I didn't even
endless cycle.
I didn't even write thank you cards probably in my like baby shower or wedding or anything. I'm a bad person, but I appreciated it. Like handwritten notes are very sweet like these days.
Yeah. Let's see. Helene went to my first bin and wow, that was wild. But I did get over 100 items. My 100 items for $21.65.
That's how you do it.
That is how you do it. If you guys are just getting started, go to the bins, find 100 items for $22, and
that's pretty hard
selling.
To do.
I know it is pretty hard.
Maybe third love bras.
She went the first time there. You're a pro already. Doggy cam. Look at him. Do you all go to the bins too? Yeah, occasionally. We did go to the bins in Charlotte when we were there, but there was like 300 resellers in the area. So we're like, yeah. Oh, you woke the beast. Susan, hi, you two. How's it going, Susan? Lisa said hi. Oh, am I getting the...
I'm like
I'm getting chat twice again. What is going on? Don't sell yourself short. You're doing a great job. It's lots of fun to watch you. Well, thank you. Try to make it fun, at least. Debbie said, I'm sorry I had to leave momentarily to check on my son. Hopefully everything is okay, Debbie. See, we get it, and my kids are adults now. Yeah. Let's see. You guys are one of the few resellers that I watch. I got tired of the... ... You two are just so down to earth and humble. That's why we love you. You don't try to push products. Hey, you guys want to buy some
shipping hip?
Shipping hip mailer? No. Just honest, hardworking people. Tommy, thank you so much. That really does mean a lot to us. We try. We try to, keep things as real as possible. There's no point in
if you ever see me doing like a HelloFresh or like better.
Yeah, we're not above. We're not above that. Okay.
I don't know any of these other ones. What's that one? Skillshare or any of those?
I'll sell Skillshare.
Please still love us.
Right. If we do get into sponsored videos, which we do hope to someday, it was one of our goals for this year. Yeah. We're never gonna use a sponsor. Like I don't want List Perfectly as a sponsor, right? We do get paid for the affiliates that we get signed up that we use, that we reference to use List Perfectly. But I don't want List Perfectly to pay us, here's, X amount of dollars for a video. Just get the video, right? Because then we're bought and paid for by List Perfectly. Like, we use List Perfectly every single day. That's why we talk about it. That's why we recommend it, right? We use Posher VA every day. That's why we recommend it. I would never take a sponsored video opportunity with Posher VA or List Perfectly. Anything that we genuinely want people to use because it helps, right? I will take a sponsored video for HelloFresh or...
We don't use HelloFresh every day, but we have used it and enjoyed it.
We have.
And I do think at how much food costs these days, it honestly was probably cheaper for us to do HelloFresh than grocery shop on our own. But
Skillshare, the things that
we get lots of
aren't
offers. We just
related,
don't really do
right?
them. Yeah, so
we want our reseller information to be unadulterated, we don't want any. What's the word I'm trying to think of?
I don't know. I can't read your mind.
I think you guys are getting what I'm saying. We don't want you guys to think that we're saying it just because we're getting a paycheck for it, right? And my chat just went all crazy.
I'm trying to read. Right, if I just skip your comment, it's just because it's not a question, and I'm trying to get to the bottom. Cycle Shed said party bus.
Party bus.
It's not going to be done within a year, I'm sure. It would be cool.
It might be drivable. It's drivable now, but it might be might have a couple cots in there or something.
Susan, we still have not tried Whatnot. I did buy something from Josh on Whatnot today.
Yeah, Kathy bought a hoodie from Josh, the Hairy Tornado.
Zone Thrift at times sending fast nickel offers might bring more sales.
Yeah,
that's something that we
do
talked
feel like
about
that's a
at. Caleb was talking about that at Flipcon, and I mean, I've always felt I'm definitely a fast nickel kind of girl, so I think fast nickel is the better. I think you can make way more money.
Oh yeah,
doing fast nickel than holding out for the.
That doesn't mean that we don't hold out on some stuff, right?
But
there's always exceptions to the rule.
Yeah, if you can sell a pair of shoes for $50, but you got an offer for $30, take the $30, go get 2 or 3 or 4 more pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
Take the $30 again instead of the $50. You
has
have
to
way
be those
more
things
profit.
that sell fast, right? I'm not gonna take the quick nickel if we're selling our house, right? So
yeah,
just to put it in perspective, there's always exceptions to the rules.
Right. That doesn't mean I accept all offers either. Yeah,
right.
I declined offers today and stuff like that. So sometimes I'm just in a bad mood and I don't feel like accepting an offer when someone else has the same item for more and they're shopping in worse condition. So that's just me ranting.
Judy said, hardly anyone accepts my offers, but I did put a sale on eBay like you guys did and still no sales. Just got to keep at it, Judy.
You could start a YouTube channel. Apparently that's how you get a lot of sales. I know everybody thinks that.
You could buy one of these things, right?
Oh yeah. That's true. It's guaranteed 1,000,000% to get your store moving.
It won't help.
Gretchen, I'm sure you're way long gone, but good night.
Good night, Gretchen. Thank you so much. Sharon.
No, I didn't see that.
So Dave was shorted $1,000 on Whatnot. Gonna have to go watch that.
Hope he makes that much from his video. That'd be cool. That just reminds me of your phone bill video that you didn't have to actually. Obviously, I'm sure Whatnot's gonna sort out and give him his money. But that'd be cool if the video also performed so well,
right?
And he got more money.
He'd just be like
that's kind of because right now we were dealing with the Mercari issue, and we're like, should we make a video about it? But then I don't know, it just seems pointless. But at least we could cover the cost of the $10 pair of shoes that it's not even a big deal at all. But I mean, we could make a video about it, but we probably won't. Gotta get that $10.
I think your bot removed my comment for typing out balls.
Probably.
What was in relation to? I don't see the comment, so. Let's see.
Amber Resell said when she went to the reseller rally in Cincinnati, Caleb from Phoenix Resell and her started a conversation, had no idea the other had a channel until someone came up and said they loved it. Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
See, that's so cool. Like, that's just, yeah. Like,
Caleb was... Oh, there's the boys.
Our kids are screaming.
We didn't get to sit down and talk with Caleb, but, like, I don't know. Like, he impressed me with the way he speaks.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, I'm saying a lot of ums and pausing a lot. Like, that dude can get his thoughts out eloquently,
very smart,
and clearly, and super awesome guy. Like, I wish I did get to meet him.
We've always loved his channel for like a long time. Like,
before, you know, he blew up, we were watching him. We probably heard of him from Josh.
Well, I remember we watched him before he did that like PlayStation thing, right?
Yeah, before he did the giveaway.
Chris, you love video game content
that's true.
stuff, so
I like video games.
Yeah.
So
I do think we heard about him when Josh had him on as a guest, though.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
About like him just talking about his video game stuff. So
yeah. Oh, let's see.
Tommy, I wish we were going to the reseller.
Right, that was the one, the reseller remix.
Maybe in a few years when these kids can like get themselves to school. Oh, you're 12. Okay, we're gonna go to all the things.
Going to Flipcon made me want to go to all of these events. It really did.
Yeah.
Definitely great networking happens at these. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. See, my daughter wants to do YouTube so bad, but I am tech illiterate. She probably isn't. She could probably figure it out.
And I'm sure there's a YouTube video to help you.
Yeah. Editing and stuff freaks me out. We started YouTube using my cell phone. I edited probably the first 30 or maybe even 100 videos. Maybe not 100, but 30 or 50 on my phone. And then I think we probably got to the point where we made a few bucks, and then we bought a laptop and just kind of stepped it up from there. Now I've got this dedicated editing computer, streaming computer, and yeah.
I'm just curious. Our son's getting ice from the refrigerator. Can you guys hear that sound?
Hear the ice?
Or is it just, I don't know if it picks up all the way up here.
Trying to get caught up. I can't pop the chat on the screen because
Paul said he went to Garden of the Gods last year. First time in Colorado, was amazingly beautiful.
Garden of the Gods is awesome. Yeah.
If anyone ever comes here, definitely check out Garden of the Gods.
Yeah.
And we always, when we do go, we always go to the same area, but it's really way bigger than the part that I like to go to.
Yeah.
Let's
see.
Carmen, I was so laid back. Everybody wanted to have a good time and learn. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Use your code for List Perfectly. I'm slowly moving things to eBay. It's taking a while.
Oh.
Is it just because you're
like getting used to eBay?
Getting used to List Perfectly? Getting used to eBay?
I hope you're getting some sales already. Susan, that's why I never list measurements. I just show tape on clothing. I do my measurements in type. Haven't had anyone claim they were wrong yet, but I know that day is coming.
I don't know why Streamlabs keeps deleting Debbie's comments.
Yeah. You want to just turn it off?
No, because I need it to be in here. Okay. But
Amber Resell's baby is coming so soon. Judy sold a sewing machine. Buyer wanted to return it. She didn't like the stitch of it. Told her to open a case. That's been months. That's cool. You don't have to get that return. Shanna, is this the? I feel like my chat just jumped. I'm sorry.
Your chat just jumped.
I don't know, because the question seemed like the one you answered about the 151 days. So I don't know if it was just double ask because we're so slow, or if my chat jumped, or yeah. So I'm gonna switch to live chat.
She might have just asked that again. Yeah, thanks for that. She asked it again. Thanks for the answer. Debbie, I don't know. Streamlabs doesn't like you posting.
Did you say the B word?
But I think it's
or balls.
Don't say balls.
You can't say either of those. You could probably say the actual B word though, and like not get kicked out of the chat.
Let's see. Thanks for the answer. Very helpful. Checking in drivers at UPS while listening. All right. Lovey-dovey good.
Susan lists 10 a day. Relist still items. Switch titles. Still only 5 sales a week on 1,100.
5 sales a week.
Ending and sending elsewhere.
Susan, are you checking your sell-through rate on these items?
Yeah.
Because
some stuff just doesn't sell. I do have quite a few old items that I probably should pull out. But...
yeah. Because, unfortunately, if something is not...
just maybe recheck comps. Sometimes, like when we were at Flipcon, a guy was messaging me on Mercari asking if I would take like $40 off my list price of like $100 pair of shoes. And I was like, in my head, just like, no. Like, I checked comps on these, and then the same person, he had the same screen name, comes to Posh and was like, these are $68 on StockX or whatever. And I'm just like, so go buy them there, because that's what I do when people say that. Anyways, he said I was trying to get a deal on used first. Anyway, so I go check StockX, and they don't have the size that he wants. But anyways, I did recheck comps when he did that just on eBay, and the price definitely went down from when I listed. So I did drop my price, not to what he was asking, but a little bit lower than I originally had it.
Hey, I think I can pop things up again now. So, Kendra, how would you suggest an introvert, shy type break into YouTube? I have an eBay store, but haven't ever done a YouTube post. It's a little scary for me, not gonna lie. Kendra, Kathy and I are pretty introverted.
I don't know where you are, but yeah.
I'd say just do it. What's the worst that's going to happen? Nobody watches your video, right? Like, people are going to watch. And
the people who are like you are going to find you.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Go back and look at our first videos, right? And
a lot of the people that watched that first video are still around today.
Go watch,
which is fun.
All your favorite YouTubers. Go watch their first 5 videos and see how different they are today than they were back then. It doesn't even just have to be reselling, like anybody, right? Go back and look at Mr. Beast's first video. I don't know if he has his old. Sometimes people delete their older videos, but yeah, just do it.
Right. Like, obviously, there's so many resellers. I can never possibly watch them all.
Yeah.
But there's certain ones that I just enjoy, either their content or just their personality or whatever, that makes me keep watching theirs.
Right. One way.
So those people are going to find you if you start a channel.
One way Kathy and I kind of get past it, is we're basically just talking to each other.
Yeah, that's what I
we're
think
just recording our interaction between each other. So when Kathy's describing the things that she's talking to me, sometimes we'll be like, what do you guys think? Right? Like, but that, like, in her mind, that's how she kind of started, right? Just talking about stuff to me, which she did a lot before we started recording it. Right? She's like, look at this thing I found at Goodwill. It's going to sell for this much. So I'm like, let's make a YouTube video. You're already doing this. I'm watching anyway. Let's just do it. Joy to you and me. Totally agree on the Denver. Then us folks in Washington can make it. Yeah, Denver's it's good central location. I mean, No,
I think it would be a cool place to have any event.
It has a big airport. A lot of people fly direct.
Dang, Bear to Poke YouTuber
still puts a handwritten note in every package.
Person.
You are a good person.
Literally, like, nobody really writes, notes, cards, and things
It looks like
much
Josh
anymore.
and Haley do that too. Well, they just sign it, right?
Yeah. Well, are you talking about like their whatnot thing? That was like something.
Is that just for whatnot? Those cards?
I mean, I feel like that was from their like. I don't know if they do that on everything. I guess I'll see when I get my purchase in a week or something.
Reese is being bashful. He's introverted too. He's actually not very introverted. He'll go and say hi to everybody.
Amber, if you're still here, I saw that you, I saw that you wrote our return address or our name as like my maiden name, and I know it's because like I sent you the gift from Amazon, which is my old, name. Anyways.
That was her maiden name.
Yeah, I just want you to know like that we don't have like a secret last name like Marvin is our real last name. So. Because I do think there are people that probably go by a different name than's actually their name.
It's smart.
Yeah.
It's smart.
We should have been smarter.
It's funny because I feel like people don't realize that.
Right. They think your
our
name is Marvin.
So they think my first name is Marvin.
Yeah, and they think my name is Ginger.
Leslie said, I watch you two every day, and I love it. Keep flipping and working together. I have learned so much about reselling from you. Just started 3 months ago and have 70 listings and have made almost $1,000. Leslie,
Good
let's
job, Leslie.
go. I've been tossing around the idea, and like these kind of questions and stuff make me want to do it even more.
Not say it out loud because then like you're not.
No,
gonna
it's something I want to do.
I know you want to do it, but are you gonna have time?
I have time.
He doesn't have
It's just
time.
okay. Like I know some of you may know. Matt probably knows what Discord is. It's like a chat forum kind of thing. Like I'm thinking about starting a Discord server or whatever it's called, channel. I don't know, chat room.
Before after our schoolie is done.
But it would basically be somewhere where people can just join in. There will be different like chat rooms. Like if you're looking for help with shipping, there could be like, like shipping advice. If there's, like what's wrong with this list, like just listing advice, just somewhere where we can all kind of, and I know there's like Facebook groups and stuff like that, but with Discord, it's all like instant. You can, it's on your phone. I don't know. I'm in a lot of Discord groups for other things, and it just makes sense to me to have one. And I don't know if anybody in the reselling community has one yet. So if people are interested, and I know there's going to be a learning curve, right? Because I know most of you probably don't even know what Discord is, but it would just be simply downloading a free app on your phone, clicking a link, and then you're in. It's that easy. Should finish your bus project first before. The reason why I'm saying it would be a good idea is because you wouldn't just be asking us, right? You would be asking the community, and the community is always willing to help, right? There's obviously people in the chat that are like, oh, this is what you should do, right? And that's the idea. It would just be, kind of connecting people. And if you have a common question, you can just go in and see other people asking that question, see the interactions, see what the answers that they got. That's the idea. Let me know what you think. Kathy hates it.
I don't hate the idea. I just know like we can't even. This whole place is a disaster. We can't even keep up on what we have to do every day. There's still 3 parts in our downstairs that the floor's not done yet.
2 parts.
No.
What's the third part?
The laundry room.
That's 1.
A little bit of our bathroom and the closet in the front.
That's 3. Sorry.
And then
There's
all
3.
of the trim needs fixed. So.
And my chat just got all.
And then we need to do up here too. Before like that floor doesn't exist anymore at Lowe's and we can't buy it.
This is a big part that we haven't done up here.
That done. Lero, we are still doing the points thing. They don't really mean much yet, but you're still accumulating
I don't have anything
them.
you can change them in for, but there are you're accumulating points if you're in the chat chatting and stuff. Eventually, I've got some good ideas. Kathy, I don't know. She doesn't like some of them, but
it's Dyra, right? You, the one that bought the Toms on Mercari last night and wrote me how to say your name. And I have your label right here ready to pull it in the morning. and I like wrote it out how you wrote it so that I could understand how to say it.
Late
I appreciate
after grocery shopping. See, Deborah, what time does this live event start each Thursday in the Mountain Time? We start 8 p.m. and we go till about 10. It's already 9:50. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I didn't even list my items.
We didn't do any listing. Gosh. Jamie says, yeah, we get it.
Laura must have been in the whatnot, on Harry's whatnot. Josh's whatnot.
Very brave of you to buy. Oh, it's a white hoodie.
I know. I wish it was like literally any other color. Cannot be drinking.
Gonna just have to hang it on a wall or something. Should tell him to sign it. That's what people do, right? Fast Nickel could be the name of a new platform. Just saying. We have a little newspaper here called the Thrifty Nickel. It's kind of just like a classified ad. Judy, I keep thinking about starting YouTube. Was this a question? No, this isn't. Okay, so we didn't read this one already. I keep thinking about starting a YouTube channel, but I don't think I have the time with working full-time as well. Just listing items daily is hard for me. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't do it if you didn't have the time to put into it.
Basically like a reselling platform. The more you consistently do it, the better off you're going to be. So.
Yeah. Yep. Lisa, I like the fact that you both went together. I understand that there weren't very many women on the panels. Can you talk to that? There was 2, but I don't know. Josh did invite quite a few women to be on the panels, and
they didn't come.
Yeah. And I think, I don't know, like even
I never would have noticed that, honestly.
Right. Even like Ashley seemed kind of nervous, even though she's Ashley, right? Hustle at home mom. But I know Josh like invited Crazy Lamp Lady. Nurse Flipper was gonna go. Kat was gonna go, and then I think her son got COVID last moment, so she had to bail.
Kayla, homeschooling picker
was invited. She couldn't make it. So I mean,
that would pretty much make it even, and honestly, right. I think there's way more men resellers than women. So,
yeah. I think it would be more interesting to have more people that aren't influencers.
Yeah.
Influencers, right?
Like people that are actually just sitting at home, like listing or whatever every day. Like those are the people that interest me the most. Yeah, like a lot of you that have thousands of items listed, and I have like 1,200, which I think is a lot, but it's not really.
Right. But I'm sure they're gonna change things up in the future. They're talking about splitting things up to more days and less back-to-back panels, I guess.
I was thinking, well, because the only thing I've been to like this was Posh Fest, and at Posh Fest, the panels were like there was a Posh employee asking the questions to the panel. I liked that. I mean, they got, the room got a chance to ask any questions they wanted to anybody, but I don't know. At Posh, it just felt like the questions were like whatever. I don't know. I just liked how that Posh Fest did that.
Yeah. Mimi's here. Your chat just got to where I can't put it up. She said, "OMG, I made it. I came home. You came home sick?
Gosh, how did you get sick? No.
Came home sick, still sick.
We were trying to make so sure you were not sick.
It was terrible, but worth meeting everyone. Mimi, get better. That is, I'm sorry you got sick.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're doing okay.
I know.
I know you were concerned about that. But when you get better, start a YouTube channel.
Please.
Guys, this is Mimi.
We will share every video of yours forever.
Yeah. Mimi was an awesome, awesome person.
I'm pretty sure everybody in that room probably met her and feels the same way.
You were mentioned. I don't know if you watched the Trash to Cash podcast, but Kevin mentioned you, Mimi.
Yep.
Only mods can say balls in the chat for whatever reason.
So they can't hear the kids getting ice.
Oh, okay. So what made you guys decide to start a YouTube channel? I heard the screaming, but no. I don't know. I've always been interested in having a YouTube channel, doing YouTube, and I was trying to do stuff with woodworking at one point, but Kathy's reselling business was taking off, and I kind of saw the opportunity to document it, and seemed like there was a good place for us, and I forced Kathy to do it against her will. So
still to this day he is.
Getting the cross-listing missing things from eBay from Posh. Oh, like the details and stuff? I mean, if it's not needed, we don't fill it out. If it's not a required thing that eBay needs, we just skip it. I don't know if that would help, but maybe it would. Let's see. Yeah, Matt is right. It's putting a period and then not having a space. Streamlabs is thinking that you're putting a website like www. Obviously, you're not putting the www, but like something dot something looks like a website to the bot, the robot. How does the YouTube compensation thing work? You basically, as a YouTube creator, you get paid when people watch and click on ads on your videos. So the more views you get, the more ads get seen, the more you potentially can make from people watching your ads and stuff. There's other ways to make money too, through like affiliates. We have links in our descriptions for like all of our affiliates, and yeah, that's basically how you get compensated. We get a check or a deposit from Google. Like I guess we kind of work for Google in a way.
We work for a lot of people.
That's
eBay,
true.
Poshmark, Google.
No, we work for ourselves, right? Yeah. What is all this Reese's Pieces all about? It's a points thing we're working on. We don't have anything to exchange them, but at some point you'll be able to spend your Reese's Pieces points, which I don't know, name is still kind of up in the air, to do things to interact with us, whether it's, like putting GIFs or something on the screen, or changing something with our cameras, or so on. So just like a fun little way to do interactions. I did have some ideas of, like if you spend a lot of points. I got this idea at Flipcon because I think Flip the World did it. You know those confetti cannon things? So like say you spend, like 10,000, like a ridiculous amount of points, 10,000 points. I would see it, Kathy probably wouldn't see it, and I would just like scare her with it. Live on camera. It's one of the ideas I got. Let's see. Oh, I think I could put stuff on the chat now. Country Plus Clothing. Do you think it helps to share on Pinterest or Twitter with sales? I just open up accounts but have no followers. How does it work? We don't really share on Pinterest or on Twitter.
I'm sure it couldn't hurt. I'm sure it probably helps. I mean, the more places your item is, the more people might see it. But yeah, we don't do that. And I don't think followers matter a whole lot on Posh. I mean, yeah. I really don't think that they matter that much. Most people are going to just use the search and buy what they're looking for.
Yeah.
So just share your own items. I think that's really the only important thing on Poshmark. List and share your own items only.
Yep. Laura Joy said, every time I say I'm going to pull an item, it ends up selling, so I just leave everything up. Yeah. She could do a few videos without being on camera, just showing products or picking. That's a good idea. Praying for a healthy mama and baby, Amber. And my chat, for some reason, the chat just keeps showing up twice.
Candace said her husband just started reselling with her. He's killing it naturally. She shared our videos with him before he got his first listing up. Thanks for the great content.
Hey.
Candace, congrats. Well, seems like you've been reselling a while, and your husband is joining. So
awesome.
That's fun to get him on board.
Yeah. Way to go.
Now, how you need to tell me, how do you get him to list the stuff and photograph it and put it away?
Amber.
She really didn't know that it wasn't. That's
I
funny.
always assumed their last name was actually Marvin, but I guess not. Yeah. Carter fan, hey Chris, question: How come you don't pick and give her a break?
Yeah.
Because she hates the stuff that I pick.
I think he's talking about.
Oh, and out of the boxes.
I don't know. Actually, maybe he is talking about picking, like actually going out and
picking the stuff out of the inventory.
I only like to list the things I buy myself. So if you're meaning that, it's because I wouldn't like the stuff he picks. I don't want to list it. But if you're talking about pulling from the boxes, it's because he doesn't know anything that's listed or sold, so he wouldn't know what to pick.
There is a video of me pulling all of our sales for one day because Kathy was gone. I think you were at the Benz in Denver or something, and I'm like trying to make up stories. Well, not make up stories, but I'm trying to talk about something I have no idea about. These are some
very nice
leopard
keens.
or cheetah print high heels they sold for this. Like, it was just bad. So, if you're talking about this, yeah, she knows, she has the story for everything, and it wouldn't make sense if I pulled them out of the boxes. And then, yeah, we talked about the other thing. Yes, I love that. You should finish your bus project before the chat. Yeah. Great idea. A Discord group sounds good. Hey, people like the idea.
Obviously. Were you worried they weren't going to like the idea?
My 14-year-old uses Discord. He can help me. It's cool, too, because you can also get in and do, like, if, like, video chat or audio chat if you wanted to connect with other people, or, like, hey, just get in the voice chat and I'll talk to you through it, you know?
I'm just worried that people that have like real questions won't actually know how to go on there and or see the people replying to them or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it's the cool thing is you could tag people. So if you're talking to someone, you could say @Ginger Marvin, and then they'll get a notification on their phone and stuff. So it's pretty.
Okay, but imagine like your grandma getting a notification of getting tagged by somebody she doesn't know on the internet and like being like, what is this?
My grandma is dead.
I know. So is mine. That's not funny.
I know. I'm sorry. Resellers Hive Mind. Is that one that exists already? Or is that a name that you just came up? It's a good name. Might have to take it if it's not already taken. Mandy said, I'm married to a nerd. I know what Discord is. Yeah. It's okay. You guys can do it.
Amber's also married to a nerd.
Yeah. He did touch on the panels. He said he's going to work on it for next year. But yeah, again, like he did invite quite a bit. And 2 were able to make it for whatever reason. It was when you were on Whatnot, didn't Josh say that you should have been on the optimization panel instead of Dave?
Dave, I wouldn't have even been on the panel.
Like... He was on the optimization panel, and yeah, he basically just pulled the definition from the internet on what optimization meant. And
it was hilarious. Though.
It was it was fun.
Here's what I found.
Apparently, my watch thinks I want to know 20 years of history on SEO. Know what Discord is. Looking through your eBay, and the one thing I don't see what else you said. Must be an Iowa husband thing. What's your goals this month?
September. Should we make a goal to put out 1 short form content, or is that a little too much?
1 for the whole month?
Well, like to get going on it by at least doing one. But if it's easy, then we could do more. You know, I need to go back and watch. 5 Resellers did live with Amber, arbitrage with Amber last night, and it was like how to get your reels monetized. I need to go back and watch that.
Yeah.
Well, first, I mean, that might not help if I don't even know how to make it real, honestly. So,
what are your listing goals this month?
My listing goals
still 15 a day.
Just the same, 105 per week.
Yeah. We really don't have the ambition of growing more.
I mean, I did say I'd like to do 30, but that's not possible in this space.
At some point, right.
Yeah.
Like, we need the space, right? So
Right.
the goal for this month is basically just the same. Getting 15 listings up, getting, 4 or 5 videos out a week, showing what's selling, doing some other videos, short form content. That's kind of our goals. Get a lot of work done on the bus. I'm going to work on it tomorrow.
I feel like there was something in September I wanted to do, but I don't know.
My whatnot purchase from Harry Tornado had a handwritten note. Thank you note. Yeah.
Do you think it's from him or from his employee?
Ooh. Or is it Moe's?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Lot Life. I over 1,500 trying to get to 2K. Sounds like you could do it. If you got 1,500, you should be able to get to 2K. Although those sales are going to eat into that. I have a senior lab too. They're so precious. Look at them. Curled up in a big ball. My big meatball. Oh, what was your favorite part of Flip? You gotta give him.
Need to rub his tummy.
That should be another points.
Oh, good boy.
Give me that tongue. There it is. Oh, good boy. I think that's definitely gonna have to be some points. Redemption. Trade in 1,000 points. Reese gets a tummy rub. What? They mentioned me?
Yeah, go watch it.
Yeah, go watch the one where they were recording
Kevin was trying to mention you, and then they cut him off like they usually do.
Oh, yeah, we got to talk to Kevin, because I
do want to know what he was saying.
He was
about
saying
you.
something, Ginger Marvin, and then, he got interrupted or something came up, and then that thought never got finished. So I want to be like, Kevin, what were you going to say?
I believe he said, his wife thought you were hilarious. And
Me?
No, Mimi. That Kevin's wife thought Mimi was
hilarious.
hilarious.
Yeah. Mimi.
Too.
Which, Mimi, you are hilarious. I mean, you are...
Yes.
The life of the party. For sure. I know you don't feel that way, but you are. Hey, crazy day. You guys are probably about to be done. You know what? We probably are. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch up on chat. It is 10 o'clock. Luckily, the boys are out of school tomorrow, so they don't have to be asleep, but... Hey, Chris, Kathy, and Reese. Sorry to be so late. Don't be sorry.
Mama with the camera, you should be in bed. It's midnight.
I know.
Unless you're traveling. I know you travel a lot.
Chris, did you answer my question? I think we answered it. That was the why am I not picking stuff?
You were pretty slow to get there, though.
Yeah,
we were
sorry.
So behind still.
You probably asked this before I answered it.
An hour before.
I think the Benz in Columbia is where I actually got sick from. So I brought home a double whammy of, you got COVID? And strep? Gave your husband strep?
So Mimi told us she went the whole time and never got
right.
COVID. How many people have actually made it this far without getting COVID?
Mimi.
She did. And now she got it just to go to Flipcon. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's awful. Hope was worried about COVID, but strep has me. Yeah, the strep has you down. Feel like a baby.
Always makes me feel the worst.
Mimi, you get better. Get better. You got a YouTube channel to start.
Start it now. That's a great video. I went on a thrifting vacation and got COVID.
I went to Flipcon and got COVID.
Died and
that'll give you. That'll give you all the views. Time for bed. Good night, Amber. You're probably already gone. That was 10 minutes ago. Thank you so much for hanging out. Get lots of rest. Tommy, you have 45 Reese's Pieces.
Artful Journey said, Kathy wants in writing, you'll clean up the confetti or make dog treats.
Oh, I would clean it up for sure. Shoot out dog treats, confetti. I think followers helps to an extent. But then again, I also think sharing other people's stuff helps too, which is, not List Perfectly. Poshmark VA does have a follow feature where you can go and automatically follow. Look at the Reese's. You got 3 Reese views. Like there, and there. He was stretching. But yeah, if you use Poshmark VA, there's a activity returner. and a follow returner. That kind of stuff helps grow to get your followers and stuff. But honestly, if you're selling stuff that people are looking for, the followers doesn't really matter. If they're going to go search for a Patagonia, fleece, your Patagonia fleece, if it's a good listing, will show for them. It must be 10 o'clock. Reese is like, let's go. Good luck. My husband says his role is cheering me on. You know what? You start making good money, start making some sales, he'll probably change his ways. I mean, that made me open my eyes. Kathy was making more sales and stuff than I was, selling big furniture,
Well, I would have to sell like 100 things or more probably to.
You did.
Pay the, I know.
So could set up a tripod in front of the table and both pull sales. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I kind of like our flow. I like watching Kathy do all the work. It was entertaining when Chris did the pick video. Mimi watched Amber's video. She looked absolutely adorable with your baby bump. Gonna make a great mama.
Watch it. We haven't been home at all today.
I know. Today was
watch any YouTubes.
Today was our wee day. We just kind of went out and did our own thing. We did record a video though.
Did you already look at the footage?
I mean, I haven't put it all together, but
it's not the best.
It's just a little out thrifting video. If my grandma gets the notification, we have a problem. Right. Or have one person pull in the other pack. I do help with packing. Like when we're boxing things up, I do help. But I bag stuff in the clear bag. I don't do nothing. I do stuff. I work.
I didn't say you don't do nothing.
I know. I feel like people. I'm here to record
right,
Kathy's
he does
business.
The whole YouTube, which is
I'm the YouTube guy.
Something I could never do. So we're a good team.
How to keep sanity working with spouse all day.
We're
still working on that.
Apparently, you just need to hold hands in public places and have everyone notice, and then.
Idea for a name. Hey man, I might take that. I'm gonna write that down. What was it? Reseller Hive Mind.
Tiff Tactical finally got a live video. It's midnight in East Tennessee. That's late. I'll be passed out at midnight our time. I hope.
It's only 2 hours.
As long as I win at least 50,000 points on Pac-Man. Otherwise, I won't be able to go to sleep.
Kathy is a Pac-Man. Like,
I don't know. I just
you're good. I don't know.
No, but I just like doing the same thing over and over, trying to fall asleep.
Yeah. Let's all ride with you on the bus next year. Road trip.
How many people do you think could even like go on it? I mean, it's only gonna have a few actual seats, right?
Yeah. Well, and once you have more than, I don't know what it is, like 6 seats or something like that, then it's considered a commercial vehicle. And I don't have a CDL, so we could bring 2 people. Actually, probably not, because my mom would probably have to come to watch the kids. We could bring one per. Mimi, you're riding with us.
You can bring one guest.
Favorite thing you found this week? Favorite thing you sold?
But you cannot bring your strep though, or COVID.
Yeah. Get better first. Favorite thing you found this week? Favorite thing you sold?
Mama with the camera, did you see those glasses I found in my story today? That's probably my best friend so far.
Found those today? That was in today's video that we recorded.
Yeah, but I also showed them on my Instagram. So found a pair of glasses that will probably, I never heard of the brand. I forgot what it's called even, but might sell for over $100.
Boca?
Something like that. Favorite thing I sold? I don't know. What have I sold? I mean, probably just that, was that this week? I mean, no. All those good $100 sales were not this week. I don't know. What's the best thing I sold or coolest thing?
I don't know.
I'm switching to my sold inventory, but I don't know how to sort it by.
While you find that, I'm going to read a few more chats. Okay. Shorts don't pull in that much money, so I'm told. Yep. Yeah, they probably don't.
To us, it'd be growing the.
It would be growing,
so we're gonna get a lot more.
You do get a lot of exposure.
Right.
So that would be the goal. Shorts as in short reels, not shorts as in the clothing.
And a lot of times, like if we do ever take a sponsor,
Sorry, I'm still
like
Sorry, my watch.
say HelloFresh or whatever, they might, you know, be like, oh, we'll give you this much to do a YouTube ad.
Yeah.
And also, if you want to do an Instagram, this much too.
Right.
I don't know.
When you have multiple talking strictly like, social media, if we had a big following on TikTok, we had a big following on Instagram, YouTube, I don't know, Carrie was talking about Pinterest. Like, I feel like that could even be something in the future. Just like anywhere. Carrie actually said, like, if Home Depot's app put where you could put videos up, he would put all of his shorts there too, right? So like he's like, just put the videos everywhere, because the more eyes you have.
That's how I feel about like cross listing too.
Right.
Like you're gonna sell more items if you have them in more places.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know. I do feel like I sell more items. Like I don't think I would sell 12 a day on eBay alone. I just don't. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. The more places your stuff is, the more you're gonna do better.
Kathy, you should try to do 30 in a day just once, just to see if you can. Hey.
Yeah, I know I can do 30 in a day.
Yeah.
I just don't. I can't do it every day.
For the long haul.
I don't think I could do it even like 5 days a week,
Right.
which is what I'd want to do.
We are working on a video. I mean, we mentioned it in some of our recent videos, where Kathy's going to try to get 100 listings up in one day. That's not sourcing. But there was in the past where Kathy went and sourced 65 pairs of shoes, brought them home, cleaned them up, photographed them, and listed them in one 8-hour day. It was it was 2 days, but it was like 4 hours each day.
Just because like I've never had like an actual 8-hour work day as a reseller.
Right.
Because even like right now, our kids, we drop them off at 8:30. We pick them up at 3:30. We also have to eat breakfast and lunch in that time. We also have to do, shipping every day, whatever. That's not like ever a full 8 hours. I found did the video with the animal print shirt already come out? That cardigan. That was probably my best sale this week.
Oh yeah, the one that Jimmy.
Yeah.
The one that Jimmy from Old School Flips basically gave you. Hey, we just got a coffee.
Who's it from?
Deborah.
I can't see on my side.
Love watching you two interact and share your knowledge. It just went away, so I don't know. Sharing your knowledge. Thanks for sharing, informing, and inspiring others. Deborah, thank you so much for that coffee.
Thank you, Deborah.
I appreciate that support. If you're here, I don't even know if you're here.
I have an offer on a pair of John Fluvog shoes. Is it going to be a good one?
Nope.
These are like over $100 shoes. What do you think the offer is going to be?
$45. Was the tattoo
60.
real at Flipcon? Which tattoo? There was two. There was 2 tattoos. And they were both real. So yeah. I don't know if you guys know this. We are on a tattoo. Lil Miss
But
Q.
don't say, I thought you wanted to keep it not a secret.
We're not going to
obviously.
show the tattoo.
No, I know.
I'm not going to show it.
She might even be watching right now. If you are, hey.
Sorry if I spoiled it. But yeah, there's 2 tattoos. I guess that's all I'm allowed to say.
I don't know. I can't remember if she said it was like a surprise. Not a surprise. Obviously, a lot of people have seen it. I think I'm not accepting this offer, but I'm gonna relist the item because I did. It was 60. It was 60. I have them listed for 160, but they had gotten an offer of 79 when I was like being extra generous, sending out 50% offers or something. So, anyways, I'm not gonna do 60 though.
Helene said, love you all. Thank you for your videos. Y'all have handsome sons. I'm sending lots of belly rubs to Reese. Good night, everyone. Good night, Helene. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I was going to say before, my phone froze and sent it before I was done. I was looking through your eBay and I got excited about one pair of shoes, the most expensive shoes in your store, of course. It's how it is, right?
What pair of shoes do I have? I don't even know. I have an offer on Mercari for some Adidas shirt for $11 sold.
Watch the whole Trash to Cash podcast. Look at this right here. I should have brought this. Should have had them sign it.
Well, we actually got, like, they threw a hat that they signed, and we got it, but then we just gave it to the guy next to us because we have this hat.
I already had the hat, so I just tossed it over to him. Sleep? What is that? Actually, just finished shipping. Crazy mama with a camera.
I need to ship 2 days worth tomorrow, and our kids don't have school, so tomorrow's not going to be that fun. Not because they don't. I'm just saying because I have to ship 2 days. I didn't get my listings up today now, so now I feel like I need to do double, which I probably won't. We're going to have a date night. We got to go to the gym. It's just going to be a busy day.
Ginger K, good night. Poshmark isn't in Canada, sadly. I only sell from my own closet anyway, so I don't think it's worth to pay for service. Gotcha. For you anyway. Absolutely, it's fine. If I did it full time or had a larger closet, I would. But it's less than $1 a day. So if it's helping you make more than $1 a day, it could be worth it. But then again, you're in Canada, so. Philly Flipper from Florida. Are you gonna spell Florida with a PH?
Is he here?
Paul? He's here. What's up, cool kids? I guess he might be here, but. Chris and Kathy, you make the perfect team. I don't know about perfect, but we make an okay team. Good night, Drea. After midnight here, Shannon, good night. Go get to bed. You got to wake up at 6. Maybe you'll leave COVID at home. Yeah. Just make sure the shorts subs you get actually watch your long form content. So far, everyone who preaches shorts can't get long form views.
But if you if your sub count goes up and they don't watch, like that looks good to people that might want to give you like affiliates.
Yeah, but you want the views too, because you don't want to have a huge sub count with crappy views.
I don't know, because like thinking about like the flip offers that different people were getting, I feel like they were going based on their sub counts and not necessarily their views.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just my thought.
Yeah. Sierra's here.
Hi, Sierra.
What's going on? Sierra's my sister. Dun dun dun.
She's probably super bored about whatever we're saying.
I know, right? Oh, Deborah, you are here. Thank you so much for that coffee. We appreciate it. All right. What's this? How did you say that? John Fluvog? Is that the shoe you just got an offer on?
Yeah. I don't know if
it's a local brand.
But yeah. Is it? It's Canadian or?
I think Lemonade Stand said they were in Canada.
Yeah.
Is it a Canadian brand, or you just have a lot of them in your area?
It's very expensive new, and it resells really well. I just feel like those shoes will go for more than $60.
Good night, Simonette. Lori said Q showed the tattoo off in the hot sauce challenge on Dalton posted. Oh, so she already did drop it.
Perfect. Then I'll need to go watch it.
Busy listing shoes. Oh, yeah, they're in Fluvogs City. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Got another coffee. Someone, love watching your videos. I think you guys had a great system and make a perfect team. Wish we had a chance to talk more at Flipcon.
Are you here, someone? Who are you?
Someone. Why didn't it leave your name? Said, I love watching your videos. I think you guys have a great system and make a perfect team. Thank you so much for that coffee. Now we could both have a coffee tomorrow.
As if we wasn't going to anyway.
We do appreciate that,
We're especially having one tomorrow if the kids are going to be here too. It's hard to work with kids around. If I could just have like 2 hours every single day, like complete silence, I would probably get a lot more done.
Artful Journey said, finished listening, gonna go to bed, give Reese smooches. Oh, he's back. I can put him back on. Whoop. Oh, that phone must have died. I guess I can't put Reese back on.
That phone sucks. You charged it up all day.
I know. It's dead. No more Reese Cam. I guess that means it's bedtime. It is 10:30 though. 10:20.
I need to watch Philly's video about why are you moving to Florida. I've been like so out of the loop about like everything.
I know. We didn't get to watch any YouTube really for a week.
And before that, I feel like I was just listening to a bunch of crime podcasts trying to get stuff done.
She was trying to do me in Flipcon so that they wouldn't catch on to it.
Yep.
I foiled her plan.
Not obvious at all that I would kill you out and murder you and on vacation. And then have to come here, still do all my work, figure out our YouTube channel by myself, take care of 2 kids, cook dinner every day. I can't do that. Finish the floor by myself and the schoolie.
Yeah.
I couldn't even sell the schoolie. I don't even know where the title is. I don't even know anything about anything.
I heard as long as you have 1/3 of your sub count and views, it's considered good.
Oh, it's from Lori that we met at Flipcon. Thank you so much, Lori. The
Lynn.
coffee.
Thank you. I don't know why it didn't.
I don't know.
Like
Sometimes
whenever
it doesn't.
Because I
buy coffees.
I bought a coffee for someone too, and it said someone. I was like, dang it. Tommy said, just so you know, I'm only doing this for the Reese's Pieces. Paul said, most ad companies want view guarantees when they pitch to bigger channels, and the more subs you have, the bigger the view guarantee they request. Yeah. I don't think we're going to be dealing with those kinds of companies. Oh. And this is all far off anyway. Yeah. We're just going to grow as we can. Let's see. Yeah, don't know why I didn't put your name. Lori, we do appreciate that anyway, though. You're not just a someone. You're Lori Lynn. Watch something else. My Florida video isn't worth your time. All I want to know is it going to be Philly Flipper from Florida? And are you going to put the Florida with a PH? I got to know. PHLORID.
And like, do you already have a new? I mean, I'm sure it's in your video, so I'm not gonna ask you a bunch of questions that I could just watch. I'm just like, do you have your new a new warehouse? I know you got a nice place in Philly.
Yeah. But then again, Florida has what? The no
tax or something.
State income tax. I'm already dealing with those kinds of companies, so you guys are going to be too. No. We'll just ignore them. Sorry to burst your excitement. I'm not changing my name. Florida.
It looks so funny.
It looks like a disease or something.
Can you imagine like telling someone at like Flipcon or something? Yeah, my name is Florida Flipper.
Philly Flipper from Florida. But change all the F's to PHs.
I'm sure it's already hard enough to explain Philly and then Flipper with a PH, right?
No, I'm getting a 4-bedroom house with a huge garage, so no warehouse for me. Hey, there you go. Do it all in one place. Sweet.
Can we come stay at your 4-bedroom
I guess
house and put all of our inventory there too? All
those companies you're dealing with are paying off, huh? All right, guys.
Lori.
Yeah, good night. I think we're going to call it 2. Lori says, good night, guys. Happy reselling. Give Reese hugs and kisses from a fellow dog lover. Sorry, we lost the Reese cam.
Oh, sorry, I talked.
Is that the new strain of the Florida? The Florida variant. It totally does look like a disease. Night, need a shower. Give Reese belly rubs. Reese gonna get so many belly rubs tonight. Hello, guys. I love your content. You should come to Florida. I have 2 stores that are just awesome with prices. Snow boots are from $3 to $8, and they give you 50% off on the colors on sale. Hey, we'll go. I'm sure we'll be in Florida at some point.
For sure.
I will have an extra bedroom so you can stay whenever you want. All right. I think if we do go to Florida, it'll be when the bus is done.
Yeah.
So we'll just have our own.
We
we'll
won't
have our own
bother
house.
anybody.
So, yeah, I don't want to impose. Maybe we'll just put Reese with you, though. All right, guys, we're going to call it here. Thank you so much for hanging out. I know we didn't get to do any listing, and we only talked about Flipcon for just a little bit, but hopefully you guys had a great evening, enjoyed it. We will be back next Thursday with another live, hopefully with some more things going on. I'm trying to do some improvements every week. If you made it to the intro, I had a little music playing, and we had like a little kind of starting soon thing going on. So stuff like that's going to be working out. Yes, hit that like button if you guys don't mind on your way out. That really helps us out. Well, we got 98 likes. Guys, thank you so much.
You.
I think we're going to have another video coming out tomorrow. And yeah, make sure you guys watch that. We appreciate you very much. Thanks for all the support, all the coffees and the super chats. You guys are awesome. We appreciate it, but we're going to bed. You guys should too. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time. You want to say bye? I think I just talked for like 5 minutes straight.
Bye.